Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with maybe the only match. We'll see how I like this deck, but this is definitely a mulligan hand. Worried about 22 lands? I guess not with this hand. I mean, with 6 lands, we'd have only 16 lands left in the deck. But, I mean, that's even overkill. We don't even need this many lands. So, unfortunately, I have to mulligan this. And, okay, this is very keepable. No double black source, but hopefully we can eventually find that double black source. And we have a nice little strategy going on right now. Mono white could just blow us out, but the good card in this matchup is Lotlatrol. But on the play, it might be a little bit slow. So with Blood Crypts, we don't have to take any life here. And the next turn we have Lotlatrol, and then we can just start ditching these things. And I think the one card that will go over the top of us here is definitely a turn 2 Precinct Captain be rough, but also the Xanther Necromancer. That guy's going to be a little bit tough too, but he misses his land, so he was a little bit greedy on his choice here. And I will just go ahead and throw out the Lotlatrol. He does gain a life, but we can block the Dryad Militant, and I can ditch a Desecration Demon and a Shadowborn Demon. I'm okay with ditching either one of those, but I might just end up taking 4 life here instead. Yeah, I'm gonna block the... At this point, though, I can just block the Lotlatrol, and then my Night Howler's pretty big. So we'll see what he does here. Because I can't block this guy anyway. I just want to get rid of the Dryad Militant. He's stuck on lands here. I'm just going to let it go, as I don't want to get rid of both the Desecration Demon and a Shadowborn Demon. Or do I? Because then I can Night Howler next turn and have a 4/3. Well, I'm going to go for it. So Shadowborn Demon down. Desecration Demon down. And our dude survives. And now we can be the aggro, especially with the Night Howler that is going to get insanely bestowed on a Lotlatrol. And it's going to be trample, so it's going to be a pretty big threat. Grizzly Salvage at this point, I don't need to do. I mean, I could. Well, you know what? We should Grizzly Salvage. Definitely should Grizzly Salvage, because we can, if we get a black, we can just put it into play. And how about we miss completely? But, I mean, what we can get here is just something that... We'll get the Gore-Clan Rampager. Yeah, that seems pretty overkill. Or do we get the Nemesis Immortals? Nemesis Immortals, actually, we can cast for free. Or for 2 mana. This is a rough decision here. Can he deal with a 5/5? And do I need to stay on the back here? Well, I don't think I need to regenerate Lotlatrol. I think what we do is we just... I mean, I could even take a Deathrite Shaman, but I think the right play... Gore-Clan gives him +5/+5, basically. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it would be swinging for a win, basically. But I'm going to take the Nemesis. I think that we definitely could... I'm not going to burn myself. Again, I'm just going to keep it back to block these Dryad Militants, since he kept a very greedy hand. So, I mean, my next turn, my Night Howler Lotlatrol is huge. Yeah, and he still looks like he's stuck on lands. So he's not going to attack in with the Militant. That's fine. I'm taking 2 here. And I don't think there's anything you can do next turn to really get him out of this. So I am just going to play... Well, we could scry Nemesis Immortals. And then the following turn... Because it's one... Let's see, how many do I have to pay? Yeah, I don't have to pay anything for that. I can keep up regen mana. Yeah, I think that this is still the right play. It's just to scry rather than go for Night Howler. I'll definitely put that on top. And we can actually ditch Night Howler, that means, if we want. So I'm going to attack him with this dude. Get him down to an 18. And next turn, I think I'm swinging in for so much trample damage that he's pretty much done. Arrestor, yeah, you can detain my Nemesis. And that's awesome, because it means he's going to swing in with everything. Geez, I'm actually not even out of this yet, because that's 7 damage. Or yeah, 7 damage. So I'm dead next turn. I can't even do 18. Because that really does hurt a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9, 10, 11. I could get up to 16. I think I need... If he Braves Elements, I just die next turn. Wow, this Humans deck. And apparently I played this wrong. Well, Brave the Elements, he can't name everything. But he would only need to get in here for... I mean, he could double Brave. So I think the right play is actually just to chuck a Night Howler out. And knock it in there for anything. Because let me see the math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's up to 10, 11, 12. Yeah. All right. Well, we will just chuck out Senior Night Howler. Oh, now I don't even have regen mana up, but that's fine. I'm just going to cast it as a regular dude and leave our guys back. And hopefully he doesn't have anything. And he double Brave. If he has double Brave the Elements, I'm dead. Yeah, Golgari Charm's definitely coming in. Just in pausing Sovereign, and this should be close to game here. Because now he can't even really attack in. And he's got a block with everything. There's a Golgari Lich Lord. So again, I do believe that the right play here is just to bestow on the Lot Literal. And swing in with the team. As he'll have to block. No, he will only have to block. Let's see here. If I swing with Lot Literal, he'll block with the Soldier Pantheon and take 9. And then he would only have to block one other, and then on the backswing he'd kill me. So I think the right play is just to swing in with Senior Lot Literal. And again, hopefully he doesn't have double Brave. Because we'll be able to block 1 and still die, I think, though, to Brave the Element. But I have to go for it at this point. I don't think I can sit back here. As... Yeah, even if he Braves once, I think I'm dead. Because I can block there with whatever he doesn't Brave the Elements and take 8. But I had to go for it. No, Precinct Captain, so he's dead. So he can't do enough damage here. I just block 2 of them. I just need to block the Boros Elite. Yeah, he definitely can't do enough damage here. And if I ditch the Lot of the Troll and the Jared, well, he can just chump block one of them. But I think he's got to throw a lot more in the way of Lot Literal. So I am just going to attack with everything. So Precinct Captain on Lot Literal. Soldier to Pantheon. So that's absorbing 2. That's absorbing 3 damage. Yeah, he's got to throw everything in the way of Lot Literal. Okay, that's fine because now what we do is we just discard Lot Literal. And that right there is enough. One more. And discard Jared. And that is plenty of damage to get through with the trample. Yup. Alrighty, -2, so we're lucky we didn't hit those Brave the Elements. So Golgari Charm definitely comes in, Abrupt Decays come in, Scoozes come in, Crypt Incursions come in, Lifebane Zombies come in. We bring like our entire deck in, and what I'm going to take out is anything slow. So slow is Desecration Demon and Shadowborn Demon. I believe the Gore Clan or Underworld Cerberus is definitely come out too. The Flesh Bloods, I don't think I need to win that way. I think I just need to win by kind of a... Well, Flesh Blood seems okay. Does Deathrite Shaman seems awesome. So I'm just going to get the mill package out. The Grizzly Salvages can come out. And probably just the Gore Clan Rampagers. I'll keep a couple in. And we'll take a... Yeah, Night Howlers are awesome. Nemesis Immortals. Yeah, we'll take 2 Nemesis Immortals out. Don't know if that's the right move. We're down to 28 creatures, but I think this is fine. Should have a great matchup versus him. The added control, Golgari Charm can be a blowout, and look what we have. We have the Golgari Charm. So I will play the Temple of Abandon first instead of the Golgari Charm. Hey, there we go. I actually can... Yep, now I can just Deathrite Shaman. That's fine. Hey, and Deathrite Shaman blocks 1/1s. Trades with, like, Imposing Sovereigns. And still survives from Golgari Charm. So, very good. Soldier of the Pantheon. See if he just spears here. Daring Skyjack, okay. And I don't think there's anything for 1 mana that gets him out of this. I can see a concession right after I do this. And with a mulligan, I don't think he can come back from this. That does not work, my friend. Sorry, that's not how negative counters work. Or -1, -1. Nice try, though. And we can Satyr Wayfinder here. Might as well. That's the only thing. Okay, he concedes there because he gets 3 for 1. Yeah, it must be a newer player into Magic. Doesn't know exactly how protection works because there was nothing targeting there, of course. There's no damage dealt. It's just -1, -1. So a very easy matchup for us once we do get stabilized. That first game was a little bit rough, though. If he would have drawn land drops earlier, but then if he would have had earlier land drops, he might not have the ability to just barf out what he did when he finally did get land drops. So I'm going to probably play one more since that was a really, really quick game. Maybe tomorrow I'll play some more for the Daily Brew. We'll keep on this episode. This has been Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.